Shivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om
Nithyananda. Welcome all the participants.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Yes, Nithyananda.
Om Nithyananda
We welcome all the participants to the beginning of the day, Nithyananda Yoga. Requesting all the participants to please settle down on your yoga mats. And let us open with the Sadguru Vandana. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Anvaditam Gagana Sadusham Arpamasyadidaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Avaditam Triguna-rahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
We chant the following mantras. Om Atma Tattvam Shodhayami Sudha. Om Vidya Tattvam Shodhayami Sudha. Om Shiva Tattvam Shodhayami Sudha. Rinse your right hand. Hand with the base of your right hand thumb. Wipe your lips from right to left twice. Mahamridaya Namaha. Rinse your right hand. The index, middle and ring finger of the right hand touch above your upper lip, below your lower lip. Rinse your right hand. With the index finger and thumb joined together, touch your right nostril, left nostril. With the ring finger and thumb joined together, touch your right eye, right ear, and left ear. Rinse your right hand. With your finger touch your navel, right chest, left chest. And with all the tips of your fingers touch the top of your head, right shoulder, left shoulder, and the center of your chest. Rinse your right hand again. Now, clasp your right hand in your left hand, and keep both your hands on your right thigh. Visualize manifesting the ultimate Paramashiva in all dimensions of your life, and create a powerful intention during this abhyasa of Nithyananda Yoga. Mamopartha samasta duridakshaya dvara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Shubhe Shobhane Muhurte Adya Brahmana Dvitiya Parate Shri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasvatamanvantare Ashtavinchaditame Nitya Yuge प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शकाब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये विश्वावसु नाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने लक्ष्मी वेंकटेश्वर ऋतौ तुलामासे कृष्णपक्षे अमावास्यां शुभतिथौ मंगलवासरयुक्तायां चित्रा नक्षत्र विष्कम्भयोग नवखगर्ण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ श्री कैलासोन्नत द्वादशान्त श्यामला पीठारूढ़ श्री मीनाक्षी सुंदरेश्वरा भिन्न स्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्नकुमार गुरुमन्य तुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपान लब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागमसारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रभक्त्र श्रीमत् परमशिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रेयानगीयमान छत्र श्यामल श्री जन्मकालादि समस्त बिरडा बल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संग सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्यापवर्ग वर्ष विश्रान जीमोत परमत कल्पकेसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पाण्ड्य महाराज गुरु शवन शाक्यादि महांतकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणा नरहार द्रुतोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद् वृषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्तृ सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिना अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ तृणवत्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रचित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तृ साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वतमन विश्वाको हरिश्चंद्र श्रीरामचंद्र इत्याद्यनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणी पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ नवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्ग पुरस्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमद् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठा श्रीमद् जगद्गुरु श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थं तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थं गुरु कृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थं क्षेमस्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थं धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थं समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थं समस्त मङ्गलावाप्त्यर्थं भगवद्श्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञानवैराग्य जीवन्मुक्तिप्राप्त्यर्थं पूर्ण आरोग्ययुक्त दृढात्रिक योगी शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थं परमशिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थं नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये। ओम अभोवस्पृश्य right hand and keep the Panchapatra Mudrani safely aside.
Yes, now let us rise up and we're going to enter into the warm-up for this yoga session. We're going to start with a neck warm-up. So start by just make gentle rotations with your neck. Feel out the maximum. You can bend your neck in all the directions. Start nice and slowly. Allow the neck to lubricate all the movements to become smooth. Apply a slight, gentle stretch. Let your shoulders sink down. Allow your neck to relax. As you're just going through this movement, you can go slow. Now change the direction of the movement. Make nice and big circles with your neck. If you feel there's any particular tightness in your neck in any of the directions, just hold there for a moment. Breathe in and breathe out deeply. Allow yourself to sink in deep into the stretch. All right. Now we're going to place our hands on our head and give ourselves a little bit of support as we go down, bending the neck forward. Puff your chest up. Keep your back straight as much as possible. And don't pull. Just use the weight of your hands. That itself will provide you enough resistance to stretch out your neck. If you feel any blockage, you can slightly, ever so slightly, rotate your neck just to find the right spot. You want to feel the pull on your muscles. All right, now slowly lift your head and bring your hands to the top of the head or the forehead. You can also bring resistance to the back of the head and push against that resistance. That will allow your muscles to relax as you go deeper into the stretch. Before you apply any additional force, make sure that you can move your head through the full range of motion. Once you're ready, you can gently place your hands on the head and guide your head. Be fully present here. All right. Now we can also stretch the neck out to the sides. Just use your hands as a guide. You don't need to apply a lot of force here. Just allow your ear to drop down towards your shoulder. And once you feel you reached the maximum range of motion, just slightly introduce a little bit of additional pressure with your hand. Not a lot of force is required here. Breathe in and breathe out deeply. Allow the expansion of your inhalation to stretch the muscle, and with every exhalation, relax deeper into the stretch. Yes, now rise back to the center and stretch to the other direction. Breathe calmly and deeply. All right. Just shake your head, your neck out for a moment. Then we're going to start warming up our shoulders. Place your hands on top of the shoulders and make big, wide circles. Try to touch your elbows in front of your body as you do so. Pull your elbows back. Make wide circles. Bring intense awareness into every part of this movement. Swap the direction, move backwards. Puff out your chest. Pull your shoulders back. If you find yourself hunching over, straighten your back. All right, now we're going to swing out the arms, introduce a nice rotational movement. Make sure you have enough space around you, especially when you're surrounded by people. Swing forward with your arms fully extended as much as possible. Again, feel out the maximum range of motion. You want to keep the arms as wide as possible. Explore every part of this movement. You have a popping sensation in your shoulder. See what adjustments you need to make the movement smooth. You can pick up some speed also now that the joints are warming up. All right, let's change the direction of the movement. Nice, and big circles. Pick up some momentum. And relax. Can warm up our wrists. Start rotating the wrists. Again, feel out the maximum range of motion here. It's not about speed. It's about getting the joints nice and warm before we apply pressure to them. Okay, now let's move inwards, change the direction, whatever you did until now. Okay, I can check it out. Then we're going to move on to the hips. Step your feet aside slightly and start rotating your hips in a wide circle. So at any particular point in this movement where you feel an intense stretch, allow yourself to be there. Breathe in, feel it out, and then lean forward and lean back actively. The whole body is involved in this movement. Nice and big circles with the hip. Change the direction of the movement. Keep the back nice and straight. All right. Now we can move on to the knees. Bend your knees slightly. Step the feet closer together. Place your hands on the knees and start going nice and low, making big circles. And change the direction. Keep your toes firm on the ground. Bring more awareness into your standing position, how all your toes are engaging in the movement. Ground yourself firmly on the ground. Yes, now let's step our feet aside and start swinging through your legs. Reach your hands in between the legs and try to gaze backwards. Try to see the wall behind you. If that's not possible for you, that's okay. But this is the goal here. Try to look back through the legs. You can maybe touch the ground in front, touch it in between the legs, and then reach for the ground behind your legs. If you're unable to touch the ground in front of you, again, that is okay. Just reach for it. You can bounce, or you can also wait here for a little bit. Breathe deeply. Don't forget to breathe in this. Okay. Walk your hands to the side. Reach for one leg. And walk to the other side. Try to reach the foot. If you can reach the foot, you can pick up some pace. Move a little bit faster from foot to foot. Just bouncing around. Stretching out the hamstrings. Mobilizing the hip. All right. Can step the feet back together. Rise up. Let's shake it out and let's get ready for the skeleton dance. For a moment, you can close your eyes and start visualizing yourself as a skeleton. No muscles, no blockages in these muscles, just your bones, able to move every bone freely. Start moving. Try to bring movement in every joint of your body. Just freely move without any pattern, without any restriction. This doesn't have to look beautiful. Just start moving every part of your body. You can pick up some speed. Swing your arms and legs. Wiggle your neck, wiggle your toes. All the joints of your fingers. Elbows, shoulders. Rotate your spine and just shake. Come on, let's pick up some speed.
Nithyananda Nithyanandam, 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 Anandam, Nithyanandam, Anandam, Nithyanandam, 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 Anandam, Nithyanandam, Anandam, Nithyanandam, 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 Anandam, Nithyanandam, Anandam, Nithyanandam, 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 Anandam, Nithyanandam, Anandam. Nithyanandam, 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 Anandam, Nithyanandam, Anandam, Nithyanandam, 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 Anandam, Nithyanandam, Anandam, Nithyanandam, 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 Anandam, Nithyanandam, Anandam, Nithyanandam, 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 Anandam, Nithyanandam, Anandam.
Okay, you can now slow down, settle down. Just be here for a moment. Stand with your feet planted on the ground. Breathe calmly and deeply. You can keep your eyes closed for just a moment. Catch your breath and allow the energy to distribute evenly throughout your body. Let the energy spread within your system. And mentally prepare for this yoga session. Just get ready, as we're going to now enter into the first part of this Sakala Vinyasa Krama. We're going to enter actually into a karana at first, which is called Shakatasya Karana. We're going to start by laying down on our stomach. And as you lay down, take a deep inhalation and then raise one arm up and bring it behind you. Try to reach for the respective big toe. So you're going to bend the leg, hold the big toe, and pull, raise your chest, extending the opposite arm forward. Nice extension. Then exhale and inhale, change the direction, change the feet, change the hand. Let us breathe deeply and alternate both sides, back and forth. And back and forth. Yes. Great. Next is Shulasana. Laying on the stomach, now place your elbows on the ground in front of you and place your chin on your palms. Bend your knees and keep them vertical. Try to keep them at a 90-degree angle. Relax your back and stretch out your abs. Breathe nice and deeply in this asana. Gaze towards the tip of your nose. and rest here for a moment. Taking a slow start today in this asana sequence. We're going to breathe in Jivachala Kumbhaka. It means once you fill your lungs completely, you hold your breath and visualize that by your visualization, you are able to direct the prana into the various different parts of your body. So as you retain the prana, you can move it upwards along your spine, you can move it downwards into your right arm, your left arm. Just bring your awareness all throughout your body and guide the flow of energy within your body. Let us play around with this power to just direct the flow of the prana throughout our system. Bring our awareness into every part of the body, one by one. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and keep the perineal muscles engaged in Mula Bandha. Keep your eyes wide open in Shambhavi Mudra, with the gaze fixed to the tip of your nose, but actually gazing inwards eternally. Internally chant the japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Gurparabhyam avanivastabhya astatalabhyam hanum avastabhya tishtet shulasanam bhavati.
Yes. Now just straighten out your knees. Maintain the same position. Your chin resting on your hands. Very relaxed position. Nice contrast. After the intense 2 days of stretching that we had, let's just start slowly today. Fix your gaze at the tip of the nose. Visualize yourself as an alligator swimming through the swamp water. Breathe in Jivachala Kumbhaka. Take this moment, this opportunity to play with the prana movements within your body. Let us bring awareness to the lower back. Shift the awareness to the space in between the shoulder blades. Just breathe deeply, fill your lungs completely. Now bring your awareness down all the way to the tips of your toes. Shift your awareness to the tip of your nose. Gaze at the tip of the nose with intense, single-pointed awareness. Keep the Mula Bandha engaged. Maintain the visualization of the alligator as you internally chant the Mahavakya. In Makarasana, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Umdashuline Bame Hata Madhani Bame Bani Thai Agala Jayate Ma Lamba Karane Tena Panja Uparana Bhagamam.
All right. The resting period is over. Let us now get ready. From this laying position, we're going to place our hands more to the side of the chest. We're going to enter into a back bend position. If you have a partner available, probably that's going to be the way to approach. Otherwise, we're going to set ourselves up in front of a wall for this asana. So before we jump in, we're going to first, we can start from the laying position, keeping your feet flat on the ground. Just lift yourself up into Bhujangasana. Let us get prepared. Hands at the side of your chest. Lift your head. Roll up your spine. You can engage the lower back, upper back, neck, actively to pull yourself up. You don't want to use your hands here just yet. Lift yourself up higher and higher. Your back should burn here. If you use all the muscles, curling yourself up. If you are not able to raise yourself, just bring more awareness into every part of your spine. Pull your chin back, raise your head up, and then apply slight pressure to the ground. Minute pressure. Just support yourself in raising your chest more off the ground. And relax for a moment and sink down. Breathe. Just 1, 2, 3. And then lift yourself up once more. Now apply more pressure. Push yourself up higher. If you want, if it feels comfortable for you, you can lock out your elbows. Keep the tips of the toes flat on the ground. Raise yourself up. You can slightly move from side to side. Just feel the position. Feel the stretch. Lift your head. Pull your chin back. Curl back. Look up. Try to look at the wall behind you. Breathe deep. Actively use your back muscles to pull yourself back even further. And relax, lower yourself down slowly in a controlled manner. On knees for a moment, push yourself up to your knees. And bring your forehead to the ground. Allow your back to relax. You can keep your hands at the side of the body as well. Allow yourself to breathe here for a few breaths. Expand your upper back. Breathe in deeply. And exhale slowly. And then again, we're going to come forward. Walk ourselves into the plank position and lower our hips down. Look up. Push your chin upwards. Engage the perineal floor. This will also help you to curl your back even more. Great. Once more, let us come into the kneeling position. Now, if you have partners around you, let us partner up and support each other with the back stretch. One partner is laying down on the stomach, and the other one will help by holding the hand and lifting them into the stretch. Let's partner up, everyone. Make sure that you pay a lot of attention to the body language of the partner. You can feel the resistance. So pull nice and slowly. Start very slow. And with every breath, allow them to relax and sink into this movement. If you're holding each other's hands, you can communicate by pushing. Otherwise, you can always make a sound, make yourself heard. Try to lift up your chin, drive it forward to really introduce the stretch into the upper back, lower back. Breathe deeply. Inhale slowly and deeply, and exhale even slower. Slow and deep movement will really help you to relax into the position. Every breath will expand the space in between each vertebra. Every exhalation will bring more relaxation to your muscles. When you set down your partner, don't just let go of them. Guide them down to the ground slowly. Yes, if you don't have a partner, you can continue with the alternation of Bhujangasana and then going into Vajrasana. So make sure that you continue the back bend and the counter pose so that you continue working on the back flexibility. Make sure to do the counter pose at the end and then swap with your partner. So that they also get the stretch. Yes, Maharaj, are you ready? Let's go. Extend through the back. Open up the shoulders. Provide the resistance your partner needs to. Go as deep into the stretch as they want. However much they feel comfortable. Hold the stretch for an extended amount of time. And then slowly, just as slow as you moved up, let your partner sink to the ground. Make sure to stretch out the back. Go to the counter pose and allow all the discs to expand once more. All the liquid is now pushed to one side, so they need to redistribute the liquid throughout the disc. So all right, for this asana, we're also going to need to stretch out the hip flexors. We're going to go into an intense back bend with bended knees. So we need to make sure that our hip flexors are also warm, also prepared. So let us start off. We're going to bring our front leg slightly less than 90-degree angle and extend the other leg back. We're going here this time to get yourself into this posture. You can lean forward. Keep the top of the back foot nice and square on the ground. Since we're working on the hip flexor here, we're going to actually slightly extend ourselves backwards, focusing less on the hip rotator of the front leg and bringing more of the stretch into the back leg. If you don't feel much here, and that is very much possible, if you have worked on your legs, try to introduce a bend into the back leg and drive the hip down. You should really feel that in the front of your thighs. You can make small bouncing movements. Let me show this from the side. So you bring the front leg bent, hip close to the ground as much as possible. You want to keep your hip facing forward so that the hip flexors are being targeted. Otherwise, you want to stretch a different part. So with your whole body rotated forward, just nicely pull out the front of your hip. If you have a wall available, okay, let us show this just once more for the camera. And to reach, pull the back foot, drive the hip forward, and pull your foot towards you. Should really burn here in this region. That is what we want to achieve. You can have that sensation even with the legs straight. If you lean back, allow your hip to sink to the ground. Keep your hip nice and square facing forward. You can even tuck the toes, put them on the ground. Lift your knees up and stretch. And if you have a wall available, you can also set yourself up. Yes. So you place one foot flat on the ground, maybe one elbow's length away from the wall. And then you bring the other knee down as close to the wall as you can. Then adjust the front leg. Here already, you should feel a nice stretch in the hip flexor, and then you can just play around. Raise your back, lean in deeply. Come on, let's go ahead. Join in for the stretch. Bring the knee close to the wall. The other foot square. If you feel pressure on your knee, try to adjust in a way that you can really stretch out the hip flexor here. Raise your chest. Lift your entire back from the hip. Drive upwards. Try to keep your back straight. Should really be an intense stretch on the hip flexors. Hold it here. Breathe deeply and hold it. Yeah, you want to bring the knee close to the wall. You can place your mat there so that it's not as strenuous on the knee. Lean forward. This will allow yourself to come closer to the wall. And then gradually you want to raise up, lift up. You can push out from the knee. Keep your hip nice and square. And if you want to intensify it, you can lower down, drive down the hip towards the ground. So straightening out the front, straightening out the hip, more of a deep lunge position. The more you lift your chest, the more intense the stretch will become in this position. Make sure to stretch both sides nice and evenly. Yes, sorry for the technical glitch. Should be audible again now. Yes. So if you feel that you stretched out both sides equally, extensively, let us get ready. We're going to enter into the first intense asana of this sequence. Laying on the stomach, I'm just going to ahead and give some assistance for this asana. If you have partners available, that is most likely be required that you partner up. And you're going to keep your hands at the side of the chest. And you're going to at first place your feet on the ground and walk forward into a position where your hips are raised. We're going to then kick up and over. Yes, maybe someone can help and assist me even in assisting. Just to Maharaj, are you okay? You're okay? I can perform. Okay. All right. Let's keep this one safe. Okay, let's keep it done. Okay. So you're going to be placing your chin on the ground, and then you're going to be raising your hips up, walking forward. And if you could request your partner to help by lifting the legs up over your body in a bend position. And in this position, you want to bring your feet closer towards your head. Yes. Come on, everyone, let's give it a try. You want to bring the hands slightly forward so that you can assist yourself. And make sure that you assist your partner. You can lift. Try to take some load off their back by lifting. Yes. You can move back. Make sure to place your hands in front of you. Yes. Yes, and make sure you keep your hands in front of you. You would assume to keep them at the side of the chest, but you will move forward. So keep your hands in front of you. Yes, now push your hips up from your knees. To get the idea, we're going to curl up the back. And then keep your muscles engaged and slowly raise the legs. Keep your muscles engaged actively. This is not a passive stretch that is applied to your back. Keep the muscles engaged. Keep the perineum contracted. And then you can slowly walk forward. Very slowly, gradually introducing this stretch. This is a position we don't usually get into in our day-to-day. So let us take it very slow here. And if you're comfortable, bend the legs. Introduce that component which will intensify the stretch on your lower back by locking out the hip flexors. Try to keep your chin on the ground. The whole front line should be stretched in this asana. So there is fiber running down from the top of your front of your chin all the way into the tips of your toes. So through this asana, you're going to stretch out that whole entire front line of your fascia, of your muscles. And actually, you're going to bend the back intensely. So intensely increasing the spinal flexibility as well. Actively push your hands into the ground to assist yourself to buffer out the intensity, and try to keep your chin on the ground. Even if the stretch is intense, we want to maintain any balance that we can in this asana. Come on, let's partner up and continue the stretch, but take it slow and enter into the counter position in between sets. Enter into the counter position to allow your back to recover. Slowly, in a controlled way, let your partner down to the ground. Don't just drop them. I think to hold up Maharaj, I need a second person for assistance. Let's go. Allow yourself to breathe. Slowly bend the knee as well. Great job so far, everyone. Nice to see. Kailasa, Canada. Partnering up, doing the stretch. Kailasa, Saint kids, everyone is resting. Come on, let's partner up. And repeat the movement. Slowly, as much as you can. Just gradually preparing yourself to enter into this asana even deeper. All right. The gaze in this asana is at the tip of your nose. Visualize yourself as the leader of a hyena pack or any other beast of prey. Feel the prana moving throughout your body. And internally chant the Mahavakyam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
सुलभासन भेदाश्चान तमेरुंड नामके नंदमेरुंड सहिते शीर्षनंदासनं तथा.
We're now going to proceed from this asana into a variation of the same asana. So make sure you enter into the counter pose. Make sure you relax your spine. So once more, from the intense back bend, allow yourself to go down deep. Stretch out your back. Allow your vertebra to realign, your discs to expand. Breathe deeply and slowly. Nothing wrong in taking your time here. Just don't avoid to enter back into the asana. We're going to continue working on this specific skill. Back bend with the hip flexors fully locked out. It's gonna prevent a lot of the day-to-day injuries that can occur when you slip or unexpectedly fall into a compromised position. When these muscles are prepared, your body will be able to hold itself. So let us get ready and enter into this asana once more. So laying on your stomach. This time we're not going to keep our hands on the ground at the side of the shoulders. We're going to extend the arms at the side of our bodies. Yes, exactly. Keep the hands at the side of the hips. You can keep your palms facing down. Bring awareness into every single fingertip. You're going to use your hands to control and balance. Keep the chin square on the ground and signal whenever you are at the limit of your freedom of movement. Allow yourself to breathe deeply and explore where you are at. Try to extend your capacity in this asana. Wherever you reach 70% discomfort, just go down one notch and hold it there. Just stay there. You don't need to go to 80, you don't need to go to 90% discomfort, but you should definitely feel an intense stretch. You should definitely feel that it is required for you to engage your body to hold this pose. This is an advanced pose, so it's not a passive stretch. Keep yourself engaged. Keep your hands firmly placed on the ground, supporting yourself in this asana. Your chin is square on the ground to stretch out the entire front line of your body. Actively engage your arms, engage your back. Visualize that you are the one who's lifting yourself into this position. So whatever muscles are required Try to engage them actively. This will allow yourself to go deeper. Keep your chin on the ground. Don't rotate your neck here. Keep your chin extended forward. This will stretch out the entire front line of your body. We don't want to wake up with a stiff neck tomorrow. Frozen. Challenge yourself, but don't go beyond your limits. There's the responsibility of the partner here too. Find the right balance, move slowly so that your partner has the opportunity to communicate where they are at. And once you are done, then make sure to enter into the counter pose as well. Stretching out your back once more. And then switch partners. Everyone should do their best in working on this asana. Let's just go for one more round of stretches. Yes. You can now slowly lower the legs down and requesting everyone to come to a standing position. Let's all stand up. We are going to just take a moment and Yes. All right. I hope everyone nicely shook out all the joints, feel refreshed, and now let us get back. We're going to continue working on Bherundasana, Ganda Bherundasana variations. Yes. So let us come back. Yes, we're going to continue further in this progression, laying on the stomach with the hands flat on the ground at the side of the body. Just bend your knees and lift your legs off the ground. Keep your chin on the ground. And stretch out your back. As your partner is pulling you, you want to actively engage your back and allow yourself to sink deeper into the stretch. The goal of this asana is to bring your feet closer and closer down towards the ground in front of you. So you want to fully lift your chest off the ground, so only your chin and your collarbone are resting on the mat. And then bend your spine to the point that the feet reach the ground. We will not reach this position today, but we will progress towards it. And this is what we are working on today. So let us all return to the mat. Come on, everyone, let us lay down and continue this progression with the assistance of your partner. Of course, let us go back into the asana, laying on the stomach, keeping the hands at the side of the body. Chin extended forward, chin on the ground. Listen to your partner's response. As you're the person being stretched, make sure you activate your muscles actively. So push your fingers into the ground as if you were the one lifting yourself. Engage your back actively as if you're the one lifting yourself in this position. Bend your knees actively. We are building the neural connection that is needed to even engage yourself into this position. To develop any skill, we need to perform it to the best of our ability. Any drill can help us to go there, but to build the neural connection of the brain for us to be able to perform it ourselves, we need to perform the action. So as you're being stretched, as you're communicating with your partner, where you're comfortable and where your limit is, actively engage the muscles. So as your back is being bent, your abs are being stretched, but your abs are not the focus in this asana. So you want to engage your back muscles as well. Visualize yourself as the leader of a hyena pack or another beast of prey, bring your gaze to the tip of the nose as you rest your chin on the ground in front. Don't rotate your head to the side. Keep your chin down. Nice and straight, pointing forward. See a few people who are rotating the head to the side. We understand that this will release some of the stress, but this will also make it an imbalanced stretch. You want to keep the chin down and pointing forward. Breathe in Jiva Chala Kumbhaka. Inhale. Fill yourself up with prana. And by the force of your will, move the prana throughout your body. Shift your awareness to the various parts of your body. Bring awareness, conscious awareness to your spinal region. Allow the prana to move into your muscles, into every part of your body. Internally chant the Mahavakyam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. In Gandha Virundasana.
शिलभासनभेदाश्च नतभेरुण्डनामके गन्धभेरुण्डसहिते शीर्षदण्डासनं तथा
All right. From here, we will move on to Viparita Shalabhasana 2. So this is again going to be a back bend, but here we are not going to have our hip flexors locked out. We're going to keep the legs straight and going to enter into a kind of C-shaped position. Yes, now don't you want to try to kick up from this position? All right. Maybe you can give one leg support. Push. The idea here is to create a C shape. So keeping the legs straight, lifting the belly button off the ground as much as possible, bending our back, especially the upper back, and then keeping the legs straight, visualizing yourself as a locust. Come on, everyone. Let us partner up and continue working on this skill. Yes, everyone. Come on, let's go. So push your fingertips into the ground as if you were to grab the ground with your fingers. Visualize yourself as a locust in this position. Maintain the gaze at the tip of the nose. If you are alone at home, you can maybe use the support of your sofa or a chair which is placed against the wall so it doesn't move. Raise your knees onto a box or nightstand. Just make sure it is stable. And then actively engage the muscles. Again, this is not a passive stretch. Put in the effort as if you were going into this asana all by your own effort. Engage all the muscles. The partner is only an assistance for you in this asana. So push your hands into the ground. Engage your entire back. Push your knees straight. And if you're assisting your partner, listen to the signals. Allow them to communicate and internally chant the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Salabhasana Nataverunda Namake Dandaverunda Saite Shirsadandasanam Tatha.
Great. Okay. Nicely done, everybody. Probably feeling this quite a bit in our lower spine. Some intense back bending so far this morning. So we're going to counter these postures with forward bends, but nice, relaxing, comfortable movements, allowing the spine to decompress a little bit more, and then we'll head into a nice deep shavasana. So first, from a seated position, with our feet out in front of us, flat on the ground. Looks like most of us are there. We're just going to lean back onto our lower back and bring our back all the way down onto the ground. Let the knees stay up high. You may feel something already right here. We're going to bring our knees towards our chest though now. Naturally going to allow the lower back to flatten onto the ground. And give yourself a little bit of a squeeze, give yourself a little bit of a rock. Feel yourself out. See what you are noticing. But we're going to take this another step forward in that deep arch of the lower spine now. So using the strength of your elbows, pressing them into the ground, you're going to allow yourself to rock back and see if you can get your knees towards your head and let them blade out to either side of the forehead. Okay, and then wherever you're at, everybody's got their own different levels of flexibility. You can bring your hands to your lower back now. So your elbows are bent, they're on the ground, hands are pressed up against the lower back, knees are just outside of your head, and you can just rest here. Okay? This is a nice, easy way to do a forward bend to release the compression on the spine. But explore from this position as well if you have the capacity to do so. So allowing the knees to come a little bit further down towards the ground. And maybe you come to a space where your toes even start to touch the ground as well. Okay? And if you're there, maybe you're able to bend your knees and let the knees come more down towards the ground. And you can use your hands on your back to to apply a little bit more pressure. You can keep your toes tucked on the ground if you'd like as well. But you should be in a space where you could do this and hold this for an extended period of time right now. So much so that you would prefer to stay in this posture because it feels so nice and relaxing. Okay, and at any point, if you feel like, hey, I've been here long enough, this guy is talking way too long, I'm way too stressed, I need to leave, feel free to do so. You can exit by coming back onto the lower spine. But for most of us, and if you still are able to, try and hold this. And you obviously notice that this is the exact opposite movement of what we've been working on. So the deeper that you can go into this, just like the deeper you went into the back bend, the deeper you go into this forward bend, you're going to counter that compression that went deep down into the lumbar spine. As the Acharya kept talking about, allowing that liquid, that prana, that sattvic energy to flow all the way through that lower part of the spine. Okay, and so last few moments here, let's see if you can go a little bit deeper. You're trying to get your knees towards the ground. See if you can do that. We'll go for another 20 seconds or so. And as you go deeper and deeper into this forward bend, you find it a little bit more difficult to breathe. Really focus on nice, long, slow, deep inhalations through the nose. Good. And then keeping the toes tucked. Walk your feet back. Take both their feet off of the ground. Slowly rock down onto your lower spine. Keep the back of the head down on the ground and lower the feet flat onto the mat as well. So we're back to that starting position where your back is on the ground, feet flat, knees raised up. And from here, you're just going to press the heels into the ground and lift the pelvis up. You're driving the hips up, or you're going to engage your glutes a little bit here. And the idea is you're trying to push your hips up high. So again, you're trying to flatten out your spine, your lower back. You're trying to elongate it, keep it straight. And you should be able to feel a little bit of blood start to rush through from the upper body down towards the glutes and lubricate the spine a little bit more there. And then you can come down, gently relax. We're going to do that 2 more times. So we're not trying to destroy ourselves here. You're just trying to get the blood to flow up and down the spine, really, okay? Allowing the spine to heat back up, bring some new nutrients to those deep areas that have had a lot of stress applied to them so far. So again, driving the heels down through the ground, lifting the pelvis up so the hips come up towards the ceiling. You're trying to straighten out the spine so the knees and pelvis are in a straight line. Engage the glutes, so squeeze your butt cheeks together. And with the butt cheeks together, see if you could drive the hips up a little bit higher. So now the spine is in a completely neutral position. There's no forward bend, no back bend. We're just letting some blood flood through there. And then you can come and release down. Relax for one more moment. And we'll do this one final time. Give yourself a bit of a rest. Let the glutes recover. And then one last time, driving the heels down to the ground, lifting the hips up high towards the ceiling as best you can. Keep the glutes engaged, squeezing the butt cheeks together, pelvis up, and hold steady. And again, the tendency is the hips start to try and drop down as you hold longer and longer. So try and catch yourself. Notice if you're relaxing a bit from that movement and drive the hips up a little bit more. Pressing through the heels, keeping the glutes engaged. You'll feel this a little bit in your hamstring as well. We'll go from 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Okay, let the lower spine relax here. This time we're going to come up into an inversion, Viparita Karani. So you're going to extend your feet up straight towards the ceiling. Trying to avoid bending the knees. So how we're going to do that is, again, take the knees towards the chest. You can keep one foot down and rock yourself up or kick yourself up. But what we're going for is we're keeping our elbows down on the ground and you're trying to get your hands beneath the lower back. So you can rock yourself forward, backwards towards the head, pressing the elbows into the ground to bring the hands to the lower spine. From this steady and stable position, you're going to extend your legs up straight. And wherever you're at, so your butt may be pressed a little bit further away from your body. See if you can rock your feet a little bit beyond your head so your spine becomes a little bit straighter and the hips align up a little bit more with your shoulders. So naturally your hands are going to slide down from the lower back towards the upper back, which is closer to the ground. And you're trying to extend the feet up straight, keeping the knees straight as well. So this is going to bring a more intense bend on the upper neck, or the upper neck, on your neck, and you'll feel a little bit more pressure there as well. So we're just going to hold here for a few moments. So try and find comfort, try and find relaxation, stability through the backs of the arms and the lower back, upper back being supported by the hands. Then when you're ready, you're going to slowly bring your feet down towards the ground beyond the head. So your toes are going to try and touch down towards the ground. Do this nice and slow. See how your back is feeling after these intense back bends. If you can, get the toes all the way down to the ground. That's what we're going for. You can keep your hands on your lower back, or you could interlace the fingers and bring them down to the ground beyond you. But again, we're trying to find comfort here. We're trying to find relaxation, a moment to actively recover. And it's the same as all other previous postures. Try and find comfort through your breath. So deep inhalation is through the nose right now. Relaxing, exhaling out of the mouth. Okay, and then One last time. We're going to go deeper into this forward bend. See if you can get your knees down, bending them towards your ears, and then down towards the ground. One last time, this deep forward fold. Try and completely iron out all of that compression that happened on those back bends. You can bring your hands to your lower back if you want to help press down the spine, maybe massage the lower back even while you're there. Wherever you're at, whatever works for you. You feel out your body right now. Only you know what you're noticing, what part of your spine. We'll go for another 10 seconds or so. So really try and decompress. And then again, you can walk your toes back towards your head. Lift up one and both feet. And then gently allow yourself to rock slowly back down onto the ground so the lower back is flat on your mat, on the floor, feet flat on the mat, on the floor, and the back of the head is resting on the ground as well. Okay, so you all asked for it. We're going to do a nice long Shavasana, extending the feet out straight, relaxing the entire body. Try and avoid falling asleep here. Go through this authentically, and you can have a profound experience with those longer Shavasanas. So make a conscious declaration, a sankalpa to yourself that you're going to stay conscious throughout this. And because of that, you'll have a deeper experience of unclutching. Because of the deep back bends today, the Kundalini will flow much more fluidly without restriction. So take a deep inhalation through your nose, as deep as you can, filling up your lungs. Nice long exhalation out of your mouth. And as you exhale out of the mouth, you're actively unclutching, disengaging your body. So from this moment onwards, try and avoid every subtle micro movement, whether it's scratching or twitching. Start to disengage from the body completely. And we're going to continue doing this through a few more deep breaths. So take another deep inhalation through your nose. Nice long, deep sigh out of your mouth. And as you do so, allow your body to sink further and deeper into the ground. And we're going to do this one more time. Nice, long, deep, full inhalation through your nose, filling up your lungs as best you can. And relax, exhaling out of your mouth. As you're exhaling, sinking deeper and deeper and deeper into the ground. So from this point onward, let the breath breathe naturally on inhalations and exhalations. You may have a moment where you want to take a deep inhalation, then do so. But the goal here now is to allow the breath to settle down, almost like after throwing a rock into a pond of water. There's ripples, there's ripples, there's ripples, and then it seems completely flat and still. So taking a deep inhalation, there's nothing wrong with that at any point, but remember, you're trying to bring yourself back to that flat, still, pond-like visualization breath. And from here, start to feel how heavy the back of the head is. And let it weigh heavy onto the ground. And then bring your awareness to your shoulders. and see if they're completely unclutched, completely disengaged. We carry all of our stress in our shoulders at a deep subconscious level. So you may feel that or thought that you relax your shoulders, but now take a moment just to double check that they are completely relaxed. Then from here, let the midsection of your body unclutch. See if you're carrying any tension in your stomach, and if so, unclutch that deep down into the ground. Then naturally, we're all going to have some tension in our lower spine, maybe down towards the hip. Relax that area as best you can, unclutching. And let that same disengagement, that level of deep unclutching, go down towards the hip flexors, the groin, the thighs, all the way down to the calves and your feet. And from this deep unclutched space, let's all take one deep inhalation through your nose. Exhale out of your mouth and relax and unclutch your entire body, allowing the physical body to sink deep into the ground as if your consciousness is now leaving and no longer within this 6-foot physical frame. Avoiding any micro movements. Just be a witness to your body right now. From this deep unclutched space, for a moment, just engage your Mula Bandha, the perineal floor, and awaken the Kundalini Shakti, the Shakti Chalan Mudra, whether metaphysically or visually, pulling the Kundalini up towards the Sahasrara chakra, allowing all of that life force energy to flow up along the spine, piercing each chakra, healing and blessing that Mirudanda that we were working on today, and then relax and unclutch again. And then bringing Swamiji into your inner space, visualizing a fond moment with him, an individual blessing, a moment of bliss. Just connect with Swamiji, relax, enjoy, and soak in that bliss in this deep unclutched space. And again, avoiding any micro movements, just relaxing, going completely beyond body in Shavasana. And from here, we're going to take one deep inhalation through your nose, long exhalation out of your mouth, and we're going to come back into the body. Start to wiggle your fingertips and your toes. Gently move your wrists and your ankles. Then bend your elbows. One or two times, and then bring your feet flat onto the ground, one after the other. And flatten your lower spine so you can bring your knees towards your chest. And with the knees towards the chest, start to squeeze and hug them gently, keeping the back of the head on the ground. And then from here, gently lifting up the head off the ground, bringing the forehead towards the knees. And then you can roll over onto one side, whatever works best for you right now, to gently bring yourself back up to a comfortable seated position. You can keep your eyes closed. Or if you want to open them, feel free to do so as well. From this deep meditative space, keeping Swamiji in our inner space, feeling a deep sense of gratitude towards the Master. We'll close with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva Paduka Paramastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody, whether you joined us live on YouTube or in person over Zoom from one of the Kailasas from around the world. Nicely done today. If you're feeling still a little bit of stress in your lower spine, if at any point during the day you're noticing that it's stiff, just know that the way to heal that is by movement still. So avoid being stationary, avoid not bending the spine the rest of the day. You want to keep that blood flowing, bringing the nutrients and healing blood back to the spine throughout the day. So if you're going to if you notice that you're stiff, just make sure that you stay active. You don't need to be doing too much, but just make sure that you're moving the spine, even massaging it with your own hands here and there as well. From here, we are going to be transitioning into the puja. So we've got about 20 minutes until we're going to begin our puja. So please feel free to clear out your yoga mats. And again, if you're joining us live on YouTube, grab your puja kits, come back and enjoy the space. If you're new to puja, we've got some great instructions happening throughout the entire sequence. So feel free to come and explore the rest of the morning routine here with us in Kailasa. So thank you, everybody, and we'll see you shortly. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda. Shivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द 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 Shivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Shivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om
Nithyananda. Nithyananda. Requesting all the Pada Puja participants to please settle down with your puja kits. Let's all come to a space of deep restful awareness. Please close your eyes. Visualize Swamiji's presence in your Ananda Gandha. Visualize Swamiji seated inside of you. Feel Swamiji's presence in the Guru Padukas, in the Atmalinga. Visualize Swamiji seated in front of you and you offering the Pad Puja. During the puja, it is the time where you connect with the cosmic source of energy, you connect with Bhagavan Paramashiva, and you connect with Swamiji. Be in the space of deep gratitude. Inhale deeply and exhale. Unclutch from any other thoughts that are happening. Only have the pure devotion, the gratitude for the whole cosmos, gratitude for the Guru. With this, let us now begin the declaration for the Pada Puja and Paramashiva Puja. If you agree to this with integrity and authenticity, please say yes loudly. I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand, and declare the truth that the cosmic energy exists. Yes. I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand, and declare the truth that Swamiji, Bhagavan Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva, Devi Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti, the Guru Padukas, and the Atmalinga are the Chinmaya Vigrahas, the embodiment and representation of that very cosmic energy. Yes, I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand, and declare the truth that the Pada Puja and Paramashiva Puja I am offering now will reach the cosmic source of energy directly. Yes, I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand, and declare the truth of Soham Asmi, that even when I worship, I am Him. Yes. Let us now begin with the Sadguru Vandanam, in which we offer our gratitude to our Guru, our beloved Swamiji. Now please take a few flowers in your hand Close your eyes and offer the flowers at Swamiji's padukas at the end of the mantra. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadrisham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. The next offering. The next offering is the Guru Parampara Vandanam. In the Guru Parampara Vandanam, we offer our gratitude to the eternal lineage of all the Gurus, the enlightened masters. Now please take a few flowers in your hands, close your eyes, and offer the flowers at Swamiji's padukas at the end of the mantra. Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Samarambham Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Madhyamam Nithyananda Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. The next offering is the Arunagiri Yogeshwara Vandanam. In the Arunagiri Yogeshwara Vandanam, we offer our gratitude to Bhagavan Arunagiri Yogeshwara, who is the incarnation of Paramashiva. Now please take a few flowers in your hands, close your eyes, and offer the flowers at Swamiji's padukas at the end of the mantra. Lalate Tripundri Nitila Kratakasturi Tilakaha Spuranmaladhar Spurita Kadikaupi Navasanaha Dadano Dushtaram Shirasi Panirajam Shashikalam Pradibas Sarvesham Arunagiri Yogi Vijayate. The next is the Tattvachvanam, the ritualistic cleansing of the mouth. Now keeping your right hand in the Gokarna Mudra, pour an udrani of water into your right palm and sip the water from the base of your palm 3 times. Om Atmadattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Vidyadattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Shivadattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Now wipe your lips from the right to the left 2 times. Om Hamridayaya Namaha. Wash your hands. With the tips of your index, middle and ring fingers, touch above the upper lip and below the lower lip. Wash your hands. With the tips of your right hand index and thumb joined together, touch your right nostril and left nostril. With the tips of your ring finger and thumb joined together, touch your right eye, right ear and left ear. Wash your hands. With the tips of your little finger and thumb joined together, touch your navel center, right chest and left chest. With all your fingers joined together, touch the top of your head, right shoulder, left shoulder and the heart center. Please wash your hands. The next is Shukla Ambardaram, where we offer our gratitude and respects to Bhagavan Mahaganapati, who is the remover of obstacles and the Lord of spontaneous completion. Now please take the flowers and akshata in your right hand, keep both your hands as fists and tap the sides of your forehead along with the mantra. Shuklam Varadharam Vishnam Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye. The next is the pranayama, the regulation of the prana, the life energy. Now continue to keep your hands and open your little finger, the ring finger and thumb. Inhale through the left nostril by closing your right nostril. Hold your breath by closing both the nostrils and exhale through the right nostril while we chant the Samhita mantras. Om Hom Ishanamurtaya Namaha, Om Him Tattvasamuttraya Namaha, Om Hom Bhagavadaya Namaha, Om Him Vamdevushaya Namaha, Om Satyajatamurtaya Namaha, Om Hamritaya Namaha, Om Him Shirase Namaha, Om Shikaya Namaha, Om Him Kavachaya Namaha, Om Hom Netrebhyo Namaha, Om Hastraya Namaha, Om Hom Ishanamurtaya Namaha, Om Him Tattvasamuttraya Namaha, Om Hom Bhagavadaya Namaha, Om Him Vamdevushaya Namaha, Om Satyajatamurtaya Namaha, Om Hamritaya Namaha, Om Him Shirase Namaha, Om Hom Shikaya Namaha, Om Him Kavachaya Namaha, Om Hom Netrebhyo Namaha, Om Hastraya Namaha, Om Hom Ishanamurtaya Namaha, Om Him Tattvasamuttraya Namaha, Om Hum Bhagavadaya Namaha, Om Him Vamdevushaya Namaha, Satyajatamurtaya Namaha, Om Hamritaya Namaha, Om Him Shirase Namaha, Om Hom Shikaya Namaha, Om Him Kavachaya Namaha, Om Hom Netrebhyo Namaha, Om Hastraya Namaha. The next is the Sankalpa mantra, the conscious resolution. When you make the Sankalpa in the presence of the Master, the power of the Master's presence will manifest your Sankalpa as the reality. Now please close your eyes. Visualize the Sankalpa that you want to manifest for today. Visualize the ultimate in every aspect of your life, in the power manifestation, in your feeling connection with the Master, in your seva. Visualize the ultimate in every part of you. Now continue to keep the flowers and clasp your right hand with your left hand and keep both your hands on the right thigh. We will now be chanting the Sankalpa mantra. Om Namo Pata Samasta Duridakshayadvara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Shubhe Shobhane Muhurte Adya Brahmanaha Vidya Parardhe Shri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasvatamanvantare Ashtavimshatitame Nityayuge प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे वरदखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शताब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये विश्वावसुनाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने लक्ष्मीवेङ्कटेश्वर ऋतौ तुलामासे कृष्णपक्षे अमावास्यां शुभरितौ मंगलवासरयुक्तायां चित्रानक्षत्र विष्कम्भयोग नागवकर्ण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभरितौ श्री कैलासोन्नत द्वादशान्त श्यामला पीठारूढ़ श्री मीनाक्षी सुंदरेश्वरा भिन्न स्वरूप परशवपुत्र रत्नकुमार गुरुमन्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपान लब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागम सारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत् परम शिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्री जिन्नकाहलादि समस्त वृणावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संग सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्यापवर्गवर्ष विश्रान जीमूत परमत कलव केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु शपन शाक्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु निक्षणानर्हार ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्त्रे सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामी अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्ध श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रचित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्त्रे साक्षात् श्री परम शिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वत मनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात् श्री परम शिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परम शिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ अवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्रतम अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमद् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमद् जगद्गुरु
श्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परम शिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थं तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थं गुरुकृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थं क्षेमस्थैर्यवीर्यविजयानुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थं धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थं समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थं समस्त मंगलावाप्त्यर्थं भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परम शिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञानवैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थं श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परम शिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परम शिव अवतार भूत श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूप भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परम शिव प्रत्यक्ष पाद पूजा करिष्ये। श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परम शिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परम शिव पूजा करिष्ये। Abhavasprishya. Please wash your hands with an udani of water. The next is the Ghantanada. We ring the bell to invoke the presence of all the gods and goddesses and remove the presence of any negative energies. Now please take the bell in your left hand, hold it above your heart center and ring the bell along with the mantra. Om Agama Devanam Bhavanam Durakshasam Ghantanadantaro Vyaro Devata Balalanchalam Ganga Devata Bhyo Namaha. The next is the Manasa Puja, the internal worship. Now please close your eyes and visualize Swamiji in your inner space. During the Manasa Puja, we offer all the offerings in words, offering the various parts of our mind as each of the offerings. So please close your eyes. Visualize Swamiji seated in the heart center. Pull all your senses inwards and only focus. Keep your awareness on Swamiji seated in your inner space. And as we chant the mantras, visualize offering each of those offerings to Swamiji. Now please place your hands in the Purna Mudra, close your eyes, and offer the flowers at Swamiji's padukas at the end of the mantra. Om Hridpadmamasaram Dadyat Sahasrarachyutamritaihi Padyam Jaranayor Dadyat Manastu Vagyam Nivedayet Tenamritena Chamaniyam Staniyam Dena Chasmatam Akashadattvam Vastram Syat Gandhasyat Gandhatatvakam Chittam Prakalpayet Pushpam Dupam Pranan Prakalpayet Tejastattvam Cha Deepartham Naivedyam Syat Sudam Buddhihi Anahatatvane Ganta Vayudattvam Cha Chamaram Sahasraram Bhavet Chatram Shabdatattvam Cha Geetakam Nityamindriya Karmani Chanchalyam Manasasthatha Sumekalam Padmamalam Pushpam Nanavidam Tatha Amayadye Bhava Pushpaihi Archayet Bhava Gocharam Amayam Anankaram Aragam Amadan Tatha Amohakam Madan Pancha Advesha Shobhakodata Amatsaryam Alobancha Pushpam Yudhuda Ahimsa Paramam Pushpam Pushpam Indriya Nigraha Daya Pushpam Shama Pushpam Jnana Pushpam Cha Panchamam Iti Panchashe Bhava Pushpaihi Tam Pujayet Bhagavantam Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam. The next offering is the Upachara Puja, the offering of the external worship. The first is the offering of Asanam, the offering of seat to the Master. Now please take some akshata in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's padukas along with the mantra. Asanam Om Sarvabhutantarasthaya Sarvabhutantaratmane Kalpayami Paveshartham Asanam Te Namo Namaha. Om Hrim Idam Suvarnasanam
सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः. The next offering is Swagatam, the offering of welcoming the Master. Now please take a few flowers in your hands and offer the flowers at Swamiji's Padukas at the end of the mantra. Swagatam Om Shantatvat Sarvabhartritvat Bhavo Paratikaranat Shivokto Mahatantra Mantra Vidvisada Shivaha Tasmai Shivaya Gurave Vitara Kakalaya Vai Aniyatvadanantoyam Majitvaja Prakirtitaha Yasya Darshanamichanti Devas Swabhishasiddhaye Tasmai De Parameshana Swagatam Swagatam Prabho Adya Me Sapalam Janma Jivanam Sapala Kriyaha Swagatam Yatvaya Tanme Tapasam Phalamagatam. Om Hrim Sarvadeva Devi Swarupa Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Swagatam Suswagatam Te. The next offering is Padhyam, the offering of water to wash the feet of the Master. Now please take another drink of water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra. Padhyam Om Yad Bhaktilesha Samparkat Paramananda Samplavaha Tasmai De Parameshana Padhyam Shuddhaya Kalpaye. Om Hrim Edat Padhyam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. The next offering is Arghya, the offering of the traditional bouquet. Now please take the conch in your hands and offer the Arghya at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra. Arghya Om Durvakshata Samayuktam Bilvapatram Tathaparam Shovanam Shankapatrastam Grahanaryam Maheshwara. Om Hrim Esho Arghyaha Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Swaha. The next offering is Achamaniyam, the offering of water for mouthwash. Now please take an udrani of water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra. Achamaniyam Om Sarvakalmashanashaya Inyasta Yadvari Sarvapapaharam Shubham Grihanachamaniyam Tvam Maya Bhaktya Niveditam. Om Hrim Idam Achamaniyodakam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Swadha. The next offering is Madhubarka, the offering of the nectarine drink. Now please take the uddarni of water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra. Madhubarkaha Om Sarvakalmashanashaya Paripurna Sudhatmakam Madhubarkamimam Deva Kalpayami Prasidame. Om Hrim Esha Madhubarkaha Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. The next offering is Gandha Tailam, the offering of the scented oil. Now please take the Gandha Tailam, the scented oil in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra. Gandha Tailam Om Sneham Grahana Snehena Lokanam Hridakaraka Sarvalokeshu Shuddhastvam Dadami Snehamuttamam. Om Hrim Idam Gandha Tailam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami. The next offering is Snaniyam, the offering of water for the sacred bath. Now please take an uddarni of water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Snaniyam Om Idam Sushitalam Vari Sharcham Suddham Manoharam
स्नानार्थं देवयामस्य अल्पिनं प्रतिष्ठताम् ॐ ह्रीं इदं स्नानीयोदकं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परम शिवाय निवेदयामि. The next offering is Vastram, the offering of clothes to the master. Now please take the cloth offering in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra. Vastram Om Maya Chitrapata Channa Nijaguhyor Tejase Niravarana Vijnaya Vasaste Kalpayamyaham Om Hrim Idam Vastrotariyam Sarvadevadevi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami. The next offering is Abharanam, the offering of jewelry for the master. Now please take the jewelry in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra. Abharanam Om Subhabasundaraandaya Nana Shaktyashrayayate Suvarnam Bhushanam Tubhyam Kalpayami Prasidame Om Hrim Idam Suvarnavaranam Sarvadevadevi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami. The next offering is Gandha, the offering of the sandalwood paste. Now please take the sandalwood paste in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra. Gandha Om Shariram Tena Janami Cheshtam Naiva Cha Naiva Cha Maya Niveditam Gandham Pratikishya Vilipyatam Om Hrim Esha Gandha Sarvadevadevi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. The next offering is Pushpam, the offering of the fragrant flowers. Now please take the flowers, smeared with sandalwood paste in your hands, and offer the flowers at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra. Pushpam Om Turiyavana Sampannam Nana Gunamanoharam Ananda Sauravam Pushpam Drishyadamidamuttamam Om Hrim Etani Sachandana Pushpani Sarvadevadevi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Bhushate. The next offering is Bilvapatram, the offering of the bilva leaves. Now please take the bilva leaf, smeared with sandalwood paste in your hands, and offer it at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra. Bilvapatram Om Amritodbhavam Shri Vriksham Shankarasya Sada Priyam Bilvapatram Prayachami Pavitram Te Sureshwara Om Hrim Etani Sachandana Bilvapatrani Sarvadevadevi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Bhushate. The next offering is Tulasi Patram, the offering of the Tulsi leaves. Now please take the Tulsi leaf, smeared with sandalwood paste in your hands, and offer it at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra. Tulasi Patram Om Namaste Bahurupaya Vardamurtaye Paramatmane Swaha Om Hrim Idam Sachandana Tulasi Patram Sarvadevadevi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. The next offering is Dhupa, the offering of the lit incense. Now please take the lit incense sticks in your hands and slowly wave it towards Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Dhupaha Om Vanaspatiraso Divyo Abhidhyatumanoharaha Agneya Sarvadevanam Dhupoyam Pratishyataam Om Esha Dhupaha Sarvadevadevi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. The next offering is Deepa, the offering of the lit lamp. Now please take the lit lamp in your hands and slowly wave it towards Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Deepaha Om Suprakaso Mahadīpaha Sarvashakti-nirapaha Savādyāvyantara-jyotir-dīpoyam pratikrihyataṃ Om Hrim Esha Deepaha Sarvadeva-devi Swarupāya Bhagavate Sri Nithyananda Paramashivāya Namaha. The next offering is Naivedyam, the offering of food. Now please take the food offering in your hands and please take an udharni of water and hover it clockwise over the food offering and offer it at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Naivedyam Om Naivedyam Vividam Deva Shakkara Nivedam Maya Nivedam Bhaktya Dhyana Parameshwara Om Hrim Idam Sopakarna-naivedyam Sarvadeva-devi Swarupāya Bhagavate Sri Nithyananda Paramashivāya Nidayami. The next offering is Paniyam, the offering of water for drinking. Now please take an udharni of water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra. Paniyam Om Samastadeva-devesha Sarvatriptikaram Param Akhandananda Sampurnam Grahana Jalamuttamam Om Hrim Idam Panartodakam Sarvadeva-devi Swarupāya Bhagavate Sri Nithyananda Paramashivāya Namaha. The next offering is Punarachamaniyam, the offering of water to wash the hands and the mouth. Now please take an udharni of water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra. Punarachamaniyam Om Uchishtamapya Yasya Smarnamatrataha Shuddhimapnoti Tasmai Te Punarachamaniyakam Om Hrim Idam Punarachamaniyotakam Sarvadeva-devi Swarupāya Bhagavate Sri Nithyananda Paramashivāya Swaha. The next offering is Aratrikam, the offering of Arati to the Master. Now please take the lit Arati in your hands and slowly wave it towards Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Aratrikam Om Hrim Esha Deepamala Sarvadeva-devi Swarupāya Bhagavate Sri Nithyananda Paramashivāya Namaha. Om Sangranyesya Imam Janatatum Sanjananiti Dvadasharatmi Rasanavavati Dvadashamasa Samvatsaraha Samvatsarmevavadunne Maunji Bhavati Bhurjayamjaha Bhurjamevavadunne Chitrashtratam Bhavati Chitram Vayetasarma Karpuragoram Karunavataram Sundarasaram Virendraharam Sadāvantam Vidyārande Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami. Aratrikam samarpayami Bhagavate Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva Charanakamaleebhyo Namaha. The next offering is Pushpanjali, the offering of the fragrant flowers. Now please take a few flowers in your hands, close your eyes, and offer the gratitude to Swamiji at the end of the mantra. Pushpanjalihi Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma
तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अनेकजन्मसम्प्राप्तकर्मबन्धविदायिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अनेकजन्मसम्प्राप्तकर्मबन्धविदायिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। मन्नाथ श्रीजगन्नाथो मद्गुरु श्रीजगद्गुरो ममात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। पुष्पाञ्जलिं समर्पयामि भगवते नित्यानन्द परमशिवचरणकमलेभ्यो नमः। ॐ नित्यानन्दम्।
The next is the offering of the Paramashiva Puja. Now please take another drink of water in your right hand. We'll now be beginning with the Tattvachana. Sip the water from the base of your palm 3 times while we chant the word Swadha. Om Atmatattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Vidyatattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Shivatattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Now please wash your hands and wipe it from the left to the right, from the right to the left 2 times. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Wash your hands with an infinity of water. With the tips of your right hand, index, middle and ring fingers touch above the upper lip and below the lower lip. Wash your hands. With the tips of your right hand, ring finger and thumb joined together, index finger and thumb joined together, touch your right nostril and left nostril. With the tips of your right hand, ring finger and thumb joined together, touch your right eye, right ear and left ear. Wash your hands. With the tips of your little finger and thumb joined together, touch your navel center, right chest and left chest. With all 5 fingers joined together, touch the top of your head, right shoulder, left shoulder and the heart center. The next is Sakala Krama. Please close your eyes. Visualize yourself having 25 heads, 50 hands, 75 eyes, the direct embodiment of Bhagavan Paramashiva. During the Sakala Krama, we invoke the presence of Mahaganapati in all our lives. Now using your left hand, wipe the front and back of your right hand, and using the right hand, wipe the front and back of your left hand twice. Om Hasraya Namaha. Now bring your hands in Namaskara Mudra in front of your third eye and visualize that they are being drenched with the third eye. Om Ham Shaktaye Vaushate. Now keeping your hands together with your palms facing towards you, touch your thumbs to the center of your palms. Om Ham Shivasanaye Namaha. Om Ham Shivamurtaye Namaha. Now with the tip of your thumbs, touch the tip of your little finger and move your thumbs down towards the base of your little finger. Om Ham Satyojatamurtaye Namaha. Now your ring finger. Om Him Vamadeva Guhyaye Namaha. Now your middle finger. Om Hum Agora Hridayaye Namaha. Now your index finger. Om Him Tatpurushavaktraye Namaha. Now your thumbs. Om Hom Ishanamurdaye Namaha. Now bring your palms in front of you, facing towards you, your thumbs touching the center of your palms. Om Ham Hom Vidyadehaya Namaha. Now bend your index, middle and ring fingers and touch the center of your palms. Om Ha Om Hom Netrebhyo Namaha. Now touch your thumbs to the center of your palms. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. Now with the tip of your thumbs, touch the tip of your little finger and move your thumbs down towards the base of your little finger. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Now your ring finger. Om Him Shirase Namaha. Now your middle finger. Om Hum Shikhaye Namaha. Now your index finger. Om Him Kavachaya Namaha. Now your thumbs. Om Hastraya Namaha. Now please make your fists into the Mushti Mudra and roll them around each other once. Om Haim Kavachaya Hum. Now bring your hands in the Namaskara Mudra in front of your third eye. Om Ham Shivaya Vaushate. Now bend your thumbs and touch the center of your palms. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. Now bring your right hand thumb and ring finger join together and touch your Ananda Gandha. Om Ham Shivasana Namaha. Om Ham Shivamurtaye Namaha. Now keep your thumbs and little fingers together and touch your respective knees. Om Ham Satyojadamurtaye Namaha. Keep your right hand thumb and ring finger join together and touch your navel center. Om Him Mamadeva Guhyaye Namaha. With your right hand thumb and middle finger join together, touch your heart center. Om Hum Agor Hridayaye Namaha. With your right hand thumb and index finger join together, touch above your upper lip. Om Him Tat Purushavatraye Namaha. With the tip of your right hand thumb, touch the top of your forehead. Om Hom Ishanamurdaye Namaha. With your right hand thumb and ring finger join together, touch your Ananda Gandha. Om Ham Hom Vidyadehaye Namaha. With your right hand, middle, index and ring fingers, touch your all three eyes. Om Hom Netrebhyo Namaha. With your right hand thumb and ring finger join together, touch your Ananda Gandha. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. With your right hand, little finger and thumb join together, touch your heart center. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. With your right hand thumb and ring finger join together, touch the top of your head. Om Him Shirase Swaha. With your right hand thumb and middle finger join together, touch the back of your head. Om Hum Shikhaye Vaushate. Now cover your left hand over your right hand in front of your chest. Keep your hands, index fingers in form of a hook and uncross your arms, moving them around your neck. Om Haim Kavachaya Hum. Now strike your left thumb onto your right palm and your right thumb onto your left palm. Om Hastraya Pate. With your right hand, index and middle finger, strike the left palm thrice. Om Hastraya Hum Pate. Using your right hand, index finger and thumbs, snap in all the 10 directions around yourself. In all the 8 directions, down and up. Om Hastraya Pate. Now move your hands from the head to the toes, touching the sides of the body. Om Ham Shivaya Vaushate. The next is Samanya Arghya Stapana. Please mix some flowers, akshata and durva grass into the water and chant Om 7 times internally, covering the mouth of the Panchapatram with your palms. Om 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 Om. Now snap your index finger and thumb in all the 10 directions around the Panchapatram. Om Haim Kavachaya Hum. Now place your hands in the Avakuntana Mudra and rotate your index finger around the Panchapatram in a clockwise direction. Om Haim Kavachaya Hum. Now show the Dhenu Mudra to the water in the Panchapatram. Om Ham Shivaya Vaushate. The next is Avahana. Please close your eyes and visualize Bhagavan Paramashiva in your inner space. Request Bhagavan Paramashiva to be available in your Atmalinga, to be ready to receive your offerings. Now please offer a flower to your 'Om Ham Shivasana Namaha. Now please take some flowers in your hands. Place your hands in the Anjali Mudra. You'll be chanting the Dhyana Shloka and visualize and meditate on the form of Bhagavan Paramashiva. Lalate Tripundri Nitilakata Kasturi Tilakaha Spuranmaladhara Spurita Katikopi Navasanaha Dhano Dustanam Shirasi Paniradam Kashikalam Tadiva Sarvesham Nurigiriyogi Vijayate Hastadashayuktam Shulamrikadantamasi Vajramavayam Syat Pashaparadam Kushamanishwara Navami Shvedakamalasana Sadashivasvarupam Om Ham Shivamurtaye Namaha Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha Dhyayami Avahayami. Now please show the respective mudras for the mantras and invoke the presence of Bhagavan Paramashiva. Please place your thumbs onto your respective palms and place your palms open facing upwards. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha Ityavahana Mudram Pradarshya. Now turn your palms facing downwards. Sthapana. Bring your hands into fists parallel to each other with your thumbs upwards. Sannidhana. Now place your thumbs inside of your fists. Nishtura Mudram Pradarshya. Now interlace your fingers inwards and clasp your hands keeping your thumbs out. Astraya Humpat Idi Kalaganti Mudram Pradarshya. Now please hold your left thumb with your right hand and cover your right hand with your left hand. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha Iti Linga Mudram. Now place your hand in Namaskara Mudra. Namaskara Mudram. Now rotate your right hand index finger around your Atmalinga. Om Haim Kavachaya Hum Iti Avakuntana Mudram Japradarshya. The next is the Upachara Puja. The first is the Asanam. Now please take some Akshata in your hands and offer to Bhagavan Paramashiva along with the mantra. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha Asanam Samarpayami. The next is the offering of Padhyam, Achaman and Argyam. Now please take an Udharani of water, show it to Bhagavan Paramashiva's feet and offer it in the Padya Patram. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha. Please take an Udharani of water, show it to Bhagavan Paramashiva's mouth and offer it in the Achamana Patram. Om Ham Shivaya Svadha. Now please take an Udharani of water, show it to Bhagavan Paramashiva's crown and offer it in the Argya Patram. Om Ham Shivaya Swaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha Padya Chamanargyam Dattva. The next offering is Snaniyam. Now please take an Udharani of water and offer it onto Bhagavan Paramashiva along with the mantra and please ring the bell as you do so. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha Snanam Samarpayami. Now please take an Udharani of water, show it to Bhagavan Paramashiva's mouth and offer it in the Achamana Patram. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha Snananantaram Achamaniyam Samarpayami. The next is the offering of Vastram. Now please take some Akshata in your hands and offer it to Bhagavan Paramashiva at the end of the mantra. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha Vastre Yajno Veda Uttariya Varnantam Akshadam Samarpayami. The next is the offering of Gandha, the offering of the sandalwood paste. Now please take the sandalwood paste in your hands and offer it to Bhagavan Paramashiva and offer the kumkum on top of the sandalwood paste. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha Gandhan Dharayami Mandasyopari Haridra Kumkumam Samarpayami. The next is the offering of the Ashtapushpa Puja. Now please take a few flowers in your hands and offer it to Bhagavan Paramashiva. Each time we chant the word Namaha. Om Bhavaya Devaya Namaha Om Bhavasya Devasya Vatne Namaha Om Sharvaya Devaya Namaha Om Sharvasya Devasya Vatne Namaha Om Ishanaya Devaya Namaha Om Ishanasya Devasya Vatne Namaha Om Ashpade Devaya Namaha Om Ashpade Devasya Vatne Namaha Om Ugraya Devaya Namaha Om Ugrasya Devasya Vatne Namaha Om Rudraya Devaya Namaha Om Rudrasya Devasya Vatne Namaha Om Bhimaya Devaya Namaha Om Bhimasya Devasya Vatne Namaha Om Hate Devaya Namaha Om Hato Devasya Vatne Namaha Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिवाय नमः अष्टपुष्पपूजां समर्पयामि. The next is the offering of Bilvapatra. Now please take the Bilva leaf, smear the sandalwood paste in your hands and offer to Bhagavan Paramashiva at the end of the mantra. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwar Paramashivaya Namaha Bilvapatram Samarpayami. The next is the offering of Dhupa. The first is the Ghanta Puja. Now please sprinkle some water on the Ghanta, on the bell. Om Hastraya Namaha. Now please sprinkle some water on the incense stick stand. Om Hastraya Bate. Please offer a flower on the incense stick stand. Om Ham Nithyananda Namaha. Now please take the incense sticks in your hands and slowly wave it towards Bhagavan Paramashiva along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Dhupaha. Om Dhuvasudhurvapurvam Sandhuvaryo Manduradikamdornam Prayandurvastam Devanam Jushtadamam Nandidamam Devahutamamatavasirharanam Trikumnastamahvam Mitrasetparakshate Senavimmadam Vittamatvaintigam. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Namaha Dhupamagrapayami. Now please take another new water, show it to Bhagavan Paramashiva's mouth and offer it in the Achamana Patram. Om Ham Shivaya Svadha. The next offering is Deepa, the offering of the lit lamp. Now please sprinkle some water on the Deepa. Om Hastraya Bate. Please offer a flower on the Deepa. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Now please take the lit lamp in your hands and slowly wave it towards Bhagavan Paramashiva along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Deepaha. Om Uddita Svajala Vedo Bhaktanyal Jammama Ashurvashamam Samavadivam Sajjodasha Mano Yum Tirjala Vedo Kamakam Purusham Kirale Adhikare Bhagavitya Amarivaya. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha Deepam Darshayami. Next is the offering of Naivedyam, the offering of the food offering. Now please take an Uddarani in your hands and hover it clockwise over the Naivedyam and offer it in front of Bhagavan Paramashiva at the end of the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Naivedyam. Om Advaita Yudhayamuttarjimnaha Madhirana Gotri Madhvashtavodorji Madhvaspati Abhudaha Madhyavarasanakkya Madhvano Vanaspade Madhvam Madhuryaha Madhirao Madhuraha Madhu Madhu. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Nivedayami Nithyanandramachamam Samarpayami. Om Ham Shivaya Svadha. The next is the offering of the Tambulam. Now please take some akshata in your hands and offer it to Bhagavan Paramashiva at the end of the mantra. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha Tambulam Samarpayami. The next offering is Aratrikam, the offering of Arati to the Master. Now please, offering of Arati to Bhagavan Paramashiva. Now please sprinkle some water on the Karpura Arati plate. Om Hastraya Pate. Now please offer a flower on the Karpura Arati plate. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Now please take the lit Arati in your hands and slowly wave it towards Bhagavan Paramashiva along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Om Somo Vayetasya Rajamadatte Yorajanam Rajyo Vadome Nijite Devadvanetani Harigam Jivanamti Vedanto Devanam Savaha Devasme Savantesanti Evam Vasvate Rajaya Devaraja Bhavati Tadatrasurya Vahati Tattarakam Evam Vikyadova Vikadoyamati Ameva Vanadampa Jagavati Karpuraram Sarvamadaram Karam Mudayendram Gamanam Jayante Vakumani Haryam Namami Namami Haryam Namami Namami Haryam Namami. ओम हां होम शिवाय नमः। श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिवाय नमः। कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि, रक्षां धारयामि. The next is the offering of Pushpanjali, the offering of fragrant flowers. Now please take a few flowers in your hands and offer it to Bhagavan Paramashiva at the end of the mantra. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Pushpanjalim Samarpayami. The next is the Gayatri Mantra Japa. Now please hold the Yajna Bhavita with your right hand and chant the Gayatri Mantra inside 11 times. The next is the Moola Mantra Japa. Please close your eyes and chant the Shiva Moola Mantra 11 times. The next is the Kshama Prarthana. We request Bhagavan Paramashiva for forgiveness for any mistake that we have offered in the puja. Now please take some flowers, durva grass and akshata in your hands. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Om Haim Kavachaya Hum. Om Ham Shivaya Vaushate. Now keep your hands in the Uddhava Mudra and pour some water into your palms, and at the end of the mantra, let the water flow down through your index finger to the left side of Bhagavan Paramashiva. Om Yat Kinchit Karma Devesha Sada Sukrita Dushkritam Tanme Shivadastasya Bhumshikshape Shankara Shivo Data Shivo Bhokta Shiva Sarvam Idam Jagate Shivo Yaditi Sarvatra Yashiva Sohame Vato. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. Let us now perform the Tattva-Achimana. Keeping your right hand in the Gokarna Mudra, pour an udrini of water into your right palm and sip the water from the base of your palm each time we chant the word Svada. Om Atmadatvam Shodhayami Svada. Om Vidyadatvam Shodhayami Svada. Om Shivadatvam Shodhayami Svada. Wipe your lips twice from the right to the left. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Wash your hands. With your index, middle and ring fingers, touch above the upper lip and below the lower lip. Wash your hands. With the tips of your index finger and thumb joined together, touch your right nostril, left nostril. With the tips of your ring finger and thumb joined together, touch your right eye, right ear and left ear. Wash your hands. With the tips of your little finger and thumb joined together, touch your navel center, right chest and left chest. With all 5 fingers joined together, touch the top of your head, right shoulder, left shoulder, and the heart center. With this, let us offer our gratitude at the lotus feet of our beloved Swamiji and end the session with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padaka Pranamastu. Om